Could this be your loved one within the spirit world? Come and join me as I sketch and communicate with those who've crossed over to the higher side of life. If you like my content, why not like this video and subscribe to my channel? As this beautiful lady steps gently forward from the realm of spirit, a soft shimmer of light precedes her presence. The moment she enters my awareness, the atmosphere changes. The room feels warmer, softer, as though wrapped in the embrace of an unseen love. Her energy radiates gentleness and humour in equal measure. And she quickly introduces herself with a confident, almost playful tone. It's Shirley. There is pride in her name, not of ego, but of a soul who lived fully, loved deeply, and gave generously of herself to all who were blessed to know her. Shirley's presence is lively, effervescent, and full of character. You can tell she was one of those people who could talk your head off, not out of self-importance, but out of a genuine joy for connection. Conversation was her way of sharing love, a means of keeping hearts entwined. She was the type of woman who always knew what was happening in her family's lives. Every triumph, every struggle, every little milestone. Her laughter carried warmth, and her words carried care. She didn't simply exist in her family's world, she anchored it. From the very beginning, Shirley's life was woven with threads of strength and perseverance. Her journey was not one of luxury or ease, but one marked by deep purpose, resilience, and grace under pressure. When life tested her, and it did, profoundly she stood steadfast, guided by love and duty. When her beloved husband passed away while she was still in her 30s, the foundations of her world shifted. Yet even in that devastating loss, she refused to crumble. She had children who looked to her for stability, and she gave them everything she had: her time, her care, her unwavering presence. In a world that could have easily overwhelmed her, Shirley became both mother and father, protector and provider. She made ends meet when odds seemed impossible. She made a home where love was abundant, even when resources were few. Her hands, though small, carried the strength of mountains. They worked tirelessly, cooking, mending, comforting, and holding together the threads of family life. She did not see sacrifice as suffering. She saw it as love in motion. There was a pride in her ability to provide, a quiet dignity in doing what needed to be done. And in the stillness of her heart, she often spoke to her late husband, believing that somewhere, somehow, he was listening. What defined Shirley most was her unwavering loyalty. Once she loved, it was forever. She never remarried, never even considered the possibility of another man. In her eyes, there could never be a replacement. For her, husband was not merely a companion, he was her other half, the echo of her soul. To her, love was eternal, not bound by the limits of physical life. And so she carried that love quietly, faithfully, until her final day on earth. As the years passed, Shirley lived a long, full life that extended into her early 90s. Her spirit, though aged in years, never dimmed. Her wit remained sharp, her compassion undiminished. She watched her children grow, her grandchildren blossom, and perhaps even saw great-grandchildren enter into this world. Each new life was a continuation of the love she and her husband once shared. The legacy of their union made flesh and laughter. Those who knew her often remarked on her wisdom. Though she never claimed to be wise, she simply understood. She knew that life was both fragile and beautiful, that joy and sorrow often walk hand in hand. She was the one family members turned to for advice, for comfort, for grounding. And even when her own heart carried pain, she found joy in uplifting others. That was her nature, to love beyond condition, to give without counting. Her passing, when it came, was peaceful, not a storm, but a soft sunset. She left this world the same way she lived within it, gracefully, gently, surrounded by love. In the quiet of her own home, sitting in her familiar chair, she drifted into a serene sleep. There was no fear, no resistance, only surrender to the light that has always been calling her own. And as she took her last breath, the veil between worlds grew thin. Standing before her was the one she'd waited decades to see, her beloved husband. His smile radiant, his arms open wide, but he was not alone. In his embrace, nestled tenderly, was the spirit of their baby boy. The child they had once lost so early in their marriage, the one she had never stopped yearning for. In that sacred reunion, every ache of her heart was healed. The moment was indescribable, not sorrowful, but transcendent. The love that bound them in life now bound them beyond time, and the reunion of souls was complete. The air around them filled with shimmering light as her spirit stepped free from her body, lighter than air, radiant with peace. Her husband reached for her hand, and together they held their child between them, their family whole once more. Now from the higher realms of spirit, Shirley shines with joy and contentment. She is at peace, yet she's not forgotten those still walk in the earth. Often she returns, drawn by the heartbeat of love that continues through her children and their descendants. She moves like a soft breeze through familiar rooms, a subtle warmth that lingers when her name is spoken. Sometimes her loved ones may feel her presence in the quiet. A tingle on the skin, a sudden sense of comfort, a thought that feels too alive to be their own. That is her way of saying, I'm here, still loving you. She watches over a family with pride and deep affection. She sees their struggles and their triumphs, and though she cannot intervene directly, she sends whispers of guidance, intuition, coincidences, small miracles that nudge them in the right direction. Love, she reminds them, is the bridge between all worlds. For Shirley, the afterlife is not distant. It is simply a different state of being, a continuation of love's eternal story. And though her voice is no longer heard, her essence still speaks through memories, through dreams, through the pulse of generations that carry her strength within them. Her message, if she could speak it aloud, would be simple and pure. Do not grieve for me, my darlings, I'm not gone. I'm the whisper in your heart, the laughter that rises without reason, the comfort that comes when you need it most. Live your life fully. Love as I loved, completely, fiercely, without fear. When your time comes, we will meet again, and there will be no goodbyes. And in that truth lies the grace of her legacy, the understanding that death does not end love, it reveals its infinity. Shirley's story is not one of loss, but of endurance, devotion, and an unbreakable bond between souls destined to find each other again and again, across lifetimes, across worlds. Her spirit remains gentle, luminous, and eternal. I do hope that this lovely lady finds her way to her amazing, beautiful family. Till the next time, have a great day.